Konnichiwa, everybody. I'm just gonna this video is to show a couple of shortcuts that you can use in IntelliJ. It's geared towards beginners like myself. I've just recently started using it, and I'm learning as I go. So let's say we've got this package path, right? com.matari dot, in this case, hit02 underscore variables. I want to put a class inside this package. So instead of right clicking with the mouse, I'm just going to make sure that that's selected by clicking on it, and then Control N as in Nancy, and then hit enter. If you can see, this little menu pops up and it's already by default on Java class, so all you have to do once it pops up is hit enter, naming the class main. And I want to add the public static void main line, and that can be done by using this shortcut PSVM in IntelliJ, and you just hit enter. Now this is the shortcut that I really wanted to show, making a new array list, making a new list of type array list. So instead of typing from beginning to end, this is what you do. You first type new, ARR, right? Not automatically, but as soon as you start typing, it guesses that I want an array list. Now see what happens. As soon as I hit enter, it's going to populate with this, but it's also going to import the package that's needed to use this. So I'm going to hit enter, and there it is, right? Just as soon as I hit enter, it brings that in. And then I want the list to be of items of type string, so I'm going to type str and hit enter. And I know usually you don't put anything in here on the right hand of the equal sign, but watch what happens in a second. Now that I've entered this part, I'm going to hit Alt Enter, and it says it gives you this little menu, and I'm going to choose introduce local variable, hit enter, and it gives you all of that. It also imported another thing. I guess I forgot which one came. Oh, list. It imported list because it had already given us array list. So remember, I typed string in here. Well, it took that out and then put it over here, and it now has the cursor over here where it says strings. I want to name this particular list suits, and hit enter. Oh, notice also that I didn't even have to hit the semicolon. It just automatically put that in too. So I'm going to hit enter, and that completes your line. So I want to add some items to this list, and this is, I think, the last shortcut I want to show. So I'm going to go to my text file that I have here, double click, Control A for all, Control C for copy, go back to the main Java tab, and I'm going to hit paste, Control V, and it's staggered out. So a cool shortcut to have is a formatting. So you don't have to select any of the code. You just hit the shortcut, which is Control Alt L as in Lincoln, and it formats the code for you. Yeah, I think those are all the things that I wanted to show. The main thing being the cool way that you can create an object for an array, a list of type array list. I guess one other thing I wanted to show is, let's say I'm going to create another array list. So I'm going to do it again. New array list, hit enter, of type string, and then enter, and then Alt Enter, introduce local variable. This is, so when you create another object of the same class that you've done before, it's going to give you this. So do you want to replace all occurrences or just the one that you're currently working on? And that's the one I want, so I'm going to choose that one. You can use the mouse or hit enter. And then I'm going to call this cats just because, and hit enter. And that's how you create a new array list. I thought it was pretty nifty that IntelliJ could do that. Thanks, everybody.